The Art of Locking In by The Duck. Lock in.
Flow state. Now, by the end of this video, my goal with this is to reach peak Duck. Get into a crazy flow state to the point where I can.
Chat, what moments y'all gonna be locked in for? I think for me, one of the first that comes to mind is obviously taking the test, and my second one, which is very niche, is 1v5 situation on like Search and Destroy on Call of Duty or something like that. Which is about lighting or something like that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm insane for this, but I feel like you really do gotta like be locked. Why am I like that? Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? What the? Alright, let's do this, bro. Let's like, I don't know, I feel like Call of Duty S&D is like the time where you gotta be most locked in. Cause I'm gonna be honest, bro. Gang, I swear to God, this is dead as how I be sometimes, bro. Just playing Call of Duty. I'm not even kidding. This is literally how I be sometimes, bro. Just playing S&D, bro. You think you got that ninja defuse? Whole time, you're looking like this, bro. Yes, like this, trying to defuse the bomb. Whole time, bro. Whole time, they can see your entire body. Meanwhile, I try to defuse it.
Could just talk and not even hit the stop button. Because flow state is truly a beautiful thing. You'll know when it happens. Now, what?
Another thing is, I'm not gonna lie, when you 1v1 with that one friend in like Call of Duty.
Is flow state. It's essentially where you're doing a task and you don't even have to think about it at all. But here's the catch. You're doing the best work that you've ever done in your life, it feels like. It's so easy and it's so mindless that you just lose track of time and you're in the deepest focus of all time. Because I don't know about you.
I'm not gonna lie, chat, do y'all ever like, I think once you realize you're in flow state, you lose flow state. Am I crazy for saying that? Unless like you're playing a game.
I'm the biggest procrastinator to ever procrastinate. All I'll have to do for a day is record a YouTube video that's 10 minutes long. And I won't be able to do it. Like, okay, I hate to scream, but damn, it's just annoying that I can't even focus and record a video. But for other people, it probably takes like 20 minutes. But for me, it takes 2 hours because
it takes me fucking, I don't know.
Can't reach that flow state. And then I start overthinking shit and boom, the flow state is gone. Just like that. But you really can't.
So I'm saying, bro. So I'm saying, I feel like a lot of the times you dead, and this is facts. Once you realize that you in flow state, you lose that flow state.
Force flow
telling
state.
you, man.
I mean, it would be nice to happen on this.
Because once you start realizing, oh my god, I was in flow state while I was doing the homework, that's when you stop doing the homework.
Video, but it's just something that happens and you don't even realize it. You're just going, locked in, the most dialed you've ever been in your entire life. But yet you're creating the best work creatively that you've ever done. I mean, it's a pretty amazing feeling. Like, and it's
I guess you could say I'm flow state right now, creating the best content.
happened to me a lot, especially when I had to like crunch a 4-page paper for finals. And we got it done. Let's go. Like, although it took me till 11:59, I had to hit a buzzer beater for the turn-in, but we got it done. That's all that matters. And I wrote the whole thing in the matter of 2 days. I was just in ultimate Zen mode. It was crazy. If you tapped me on the shoulder, I wouldn't have felt it. It's the mind, the body.
I'm never in flow state whenever I'm writing essays. I don't know what it is. I like going like, it comes in phases with me. I write like a paragraph in flow state, then I stop.
In the soul are all lined and you're
then I go back to like
ramming through your work. Okay, I did not need to phrase it like that. But I'm sure you've heard like rappers in the studio or just any artist in general reach flow state. Or you've heard people say that they've reached their flow state. Whatever their cadence and flow is just immaculate, that it just sounds so good. Or the chemistry between you and your team is just there that you all just reach a flow state. The squad in Fortnite drops like...
Not gonna lie, bro. Fortnite, Chapter 1, Season 6, or Season 5. Squads. Oh no, Season 8, sorry. I don't know, let's take a 6. Season 8 Arena came out. Trios or squads, I forget what it was. I think it was squads, I'm pretty sure it was max. I think it was squads. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was squads. Brother, you're going in there, your team has the chemistry of a literal, like, in the Avengers. Brother, you're unstoppable. Dare I say you are locked in.
Like 40 kills and you get the win. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about flow state on TikTok recently. And what I would see basically is just people make memes out of like the smallest things being flow state. For example, like I found this one video of someone cutting up, hitting the hole like a running back at every exact point to get through the traffic. And the video's captioned, when I'm cutting up behind slow walkers and genuinely hit a
That's facts.
Flow state.
That's facts. This is true. You actually gotta get the best RNG for this shit. You deadass gotta get the
Yeah,
best
people
RNG.
just use.
I be getting the worst RNG in school though. Y'all ever pull one of these while you're walking down the hall in school? Swear to God, bro. Yes, like walking down, just walking. You see some kid coming from your right, and you think, oh, they're gonna make a wide turn to get on their right side. They hard cut you. They hit you, drop your books, now you're late for class. It's the worst, bro. I'm telling you, it's the worst. It's the worst, bro.
All sorts of scenarios to describe flow state, or whenever you're eating the food so good and you're just locked in on the food, bro. Heavenly experience right there. Like, I know people don't take the word serious anymore. Like, it's literally combined with low-key and genuinely to create.
Actually, no. Yeah. Genuinely is the most over. It's fine. It's a good word. Don't get twisted. But I've heard genuinely so much more recently. It's kind of insane.
Flow genuinely? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I feel like videos like this on my For You page will motivate me to reach flow state. But it will get me to stop procrastinating on TikTok. So I see it as a win, honestly. Because it'll motivate me to be productive.
I get flow state when I scroll TikTok. If that counts.
Because I would just be procrastinating on TikTok and see one of these videos. And then I just immediately get off the app. Because I gotta reach flow state. I have to. Get productive. Like, okay, I know it's stupid to...
I'm gonna be honest, I literally am hitting flush it right now as we speak. Cause I was sitting in the call with like my friends. I'm like, dude, I really do gotta get a video out. And so I'm thinking that I'm like, okay, I got a video out. Like, hey, I might as well stream it, you know, so I can get a few videos ready. And we're here.
Be using the word flow state in this type of context, because I usually use it when you're like being productive, like me recording or editing a video. But it's real though. It's real. Like, I just get so locked into the food that it's, I don't know, I'd sound like a crazy person. I'm just gonna stop.
I get you, Doc. I understand. I get what you're saying.
One of someone reaching flow state on the McDonald's kiosk. Okay, if you're
okay, now that should be fat. Straight up. That should be fat. I don't care.
Picking up for a
that should shape fat.
Family of 8 and you gotta put in an order. Yo, the flow state for that, it's gotta be nuts.
Whoa.
Yo, I off topic. Yo, these never are good. Facts or no. Whenever I be ordering off of these, it's like a 1,000 like ping shit, bro. I swear to God, it is on some shit where I press something and I have to wait a whole 5 seconds and then it's finally registers.
This dude's got the whole McDonald's algorithm memorized. Like, that's the type of flow.
And always be making the mistake, too.
Flow state we're looking at here. He knows the entire layout of the kiosk.
Like, if I press this, right here, if I press this, like a burger, right? It will somehow go here.
Like, I know it's like a mundane task, but you think about it this way.
And
you're
that has
starving,
a lot of
and you
shit
have to
on it,
speed
too.
run to get this home to your family of 8, and you gotta put in like 8 orders. Wouldn't that be nice to just speed run the order, get home, eat the McDonald's, and that's that, right? Yeah, that would be crazy. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the actual work and productivity side of flow state. Okay, memeing aside, it's time to reach a flow state. You want to learn? You came here to. Okay, you did not watch this
I'm not here to learn, buddy.
video to learn.
Yeah,
Who is
I'm not
watching
here to
the
learn.
duck to learn?
Facts.
Nobody, dog. No. But just pretend you are for a second. Here are
Okay.
some things to help you reach flow state. All right,
Okay.
none of this is backed by doctors or science.
I don't think you can learn how to become flow state. I think it's just something that everybody like has. Facts or no?
Nothing. Okay, this is all just me.
I generally don't think you could, like there's a way to get flow state.
This could be totally wrong.
You
For
just
all I
get
know,
it.
I don't know. I could be pointing you in the wrong direction. So take this all with a grain of salt. So something I do is turn on music. Sometimes the
I tried doing it. It actually.
albums
I'm like music. Actually, yeah,
is
no,
so
music
good
does.
that I just lock in. And then I just magically have 30 more seconds of my video done. Like some of the artist flows, I just feel it as I'm creating the video. I start singing The Weeknd or whatever it is, getting amped to the headlines instrumental, start raging in my room to Whole Lot of Red to get myself hyped up. Whatever it is, I'll do it in order to get my brain in the mode to work.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about Whole Lot of Red by Cardi. I don't necessarily say I picked that song.
In flow
Or,
state, you lose the track of time. You don't even know what time it is. You don't care. You're just on the work planet, and that's it. You're not even thinking.
Wait, I have a question. What's like the separation between the flow states, if that makes sense? Like, from you getting it to you ending, when is the next period you get it? For me, it's like twice every week. And it's on some random stuff, too. I don't know my cameras are focusing. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's more of like I don't know. like twice a week typically for me.
Thinking about the work you're just doing. That's it. You're just going.
Every video, I guess.
Going. But one thing that's completely counterproductive that you should never do if you're trying to enter a flow state and get a bunch of work done. You can't realize that you're in a flow state, or
Yes.
else it's over. You're gonna start.
Yes. That's what I said. I got this guy. I don't know how this is more so like flow state. I'm not even locking in.
Like, it's just gonna start declining. Your work productivity is just gonna start declining.
Shit.
And you gotta take care of yourself. Whenever I sleep shitty, I don't enter a flow state. Now, before you work, you have to set goals or get an outline, get an idea of what you're going to tackle for the day. Having a list of your goals for the day will be very helpful.
I've never done this. I'm not kidding. Swear to God, I've never done this. I never did it. I probably should. I've never done it. Never done it. Never done it.
Or
I have to do this from school. That's it.
if you have a goal in mind. Like, for example, I know I had to record this video today and then edit.
Oh, I guess I do. I don't like physically hear one though. Like typically like before like as of recently, before I would just kind of go live and just like do whatever, didn't have a plan. Now I got videos to react to, and on top of that, I got games to play, shit to talk about. So I'm gonna plan, get more content out for you guys. It's great.
Video that I'm doing. Like, I know going into this activity of recording a video, it's got to get done. This is definitely huge in achieving flow state. And in order for something to become effortless and easy, you have to know exactly what you want or need done. So definitely start setting goals before you do an activity. But now this next step is the hardest one out of all. Don't get distracted. Flow state will not happen if you're...
Yeah, I don't know about that one. This one is the hardest one. This one will get you. This one will get you. Like, once I see this phone, picture this, right? Picture this. I'm typing on the essay. Right, I'm typing. All I see, I turn to my books. I actually see my phone. I pick it up. I'm on TikTok for an hour. Guaranteed.
Constantly getting distracted by
or dare I say 10-minute break. That shit, every 10 minutes. It's like 10 hours.
TikTok, notifications, etc. If I have a project heavy day and I have to do like a ton of work, I don't even touch my phone. I just put that shit aside and doom scroll later. Because the minute I get distracted, the flow state will not happen. Like, think about rolling a snowball down a hill. Like, eventually it's gonna get easier and easier as you're doing the task. So the more you do, the easier it will be to reach a flow state. Don't think, just do. The less you think, the better off you are. The main point of flow state is to have no thoughts at all besides whatever you're doing, because overthinking things is hard, but go with the flow and it'll be worth it. Don't doubt the process. All right, I've done this so many times where I'm like, is this gonna be a good video? Is the retention gonna tank at this point in the video or whatever? Oh, my editing's low-key mid today. All this shit will get you out of a flow state or prevent it from happening. Flow state.
The one that's been helping me with flow state in terms of streaming, I swear to God, people don't talk about this. I know it doesn't look like I do, but I've started doing this and doing this. The only time I can see my time live is when I go here, because it's time live 24 minutes. That's it. And even then, I try not to look at it.
It won't happen immediately for you, but don't give up. Certain days you might not feel it. It might feel impossible. And other times it might be super easy. Patience is key to get the true Zen mode. Like, for example, I normally don't do well at presentations. Look, I would tell anecdotes about YouTube, but no one would get it. We'll use a simple example like a presentation. There was one time I had to give a 5-minute speech, off the cuff, no notes, no nothing.
Oh, that's the worst. You see that? You want to talk about, I say if you want to bring up locking in, that's a good project, bro. That memorization shit that you had to do, right? Let's say you have like some shit where it's like, oh, you gotta memorize this. You didn't memorize anything. You read the first line, first few lines, the last few lines, the middle lines, like middle couple lines. You're set. That's so it's rough. And quizzes too. Just school in general, actually.
Was just pacing around the room. Hand gestures were on point. Eye contact on point. Okay, not really, but I was probably looking at the ground. I don't know, because I was in a flow state. I was just going through the speech, how I practiced it in my head, and it was just boom, boom, easy. And during this particular flow state I'm citing, I was just so zoned in on what I was saying, I didn't even realize I was presenting.
Okay, I don't know what, this is so off topic, Does anybody know why some people's beds are so goddamn like raised high? I know it's because of height wise, but like this seems excessive to me. Like mine's fine, right? Like mine's pretty normal, I'd say. Right? But this, I don't get it.
Ending, because I would normally like tweak and get nervous. I would start shaking up there. You know how it goes. And no, this does not count as presenting. I'm recording in a room alone. I mean, it could have helped that I was an expert on
Do you think the duck edits his own videos?
the topic. Like, it was about how to use Photoshop. Okay, actually, you know what? I don't think experts would make thumbnails like these. Imagine the people that heard my speech. They hear me. I'm like giving this tutorial for beginners, and these are the thumbnails in question.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like thumbnails now. This is so off topic. I feel like thumbnails nowadays have gotten just like. I think you're going down. I think because of AI, bro. I'm telling you.
No, man. I think they would. I don't think they would fucking listen. Normally, I would lose my train of thought during presentations, and then I would get nervous. Like,
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just remembered something. Everything else. Brother, locking in when you're reading popcorn. Oh my god. Not even popcorn. You know you're gonna read too. You have like time to prepare that you're reading a certain part, and you get to. By the way, I don't know if anyone else does this. When I read a certain part, or I know I'm reading a certain part, I go to that part. Like let's just like a paragraph. I read it 2 times, so I know what it is. And as I read it, I'm sweating. I'm locked in. Focus. Alright, I'm like, okay, I got this, I got this, got this. It's damn near like a test, even more stressful than a test. I go and I'm reading, I fucking stutter every word. Every like 5th word I stutter.
but not this time because I
Literally like that.
practiced and rehearsed it enough times to the point where I knew that shit and I trusted my vision. But yeah, I don't know if you're watching up to this point. Thank you for reaching a flow state when watching the.
I did reach a flow state. What the hell? W the Duck, man. This guy makes good videos. I like this guy, man. I like the Duck. He's a cool guy. W Duck, man. That was a good video. I'd say locking in is very, like, it's very random. I don't think you can really lock in at. Just say, oh my god, I'm locking in. You could say you're gonna lock in, but once you say you're gonna lock in, you never really end up locking in. That's it. Anyways, yeah, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. Come by the Twitch, twitch.tv/Hypuhz. And I hope to see you there. Have a good rest of your day.